We've got a group play game just moments away. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll see South Sudan taking on USA. Taking a look at USA, this is their first group stage game. It is vital they win this one.
Yeah, in this format, only 2 group games. You're immediately under pressure. I like that about this FIBA tournament.
And seeing how things are shaking out for South Sudan as well. They were victorious in their first of 2 group stage games.
Yeah, so in this FIBA tournament, winning both group stage games is big. You finish first, plus you get a good seed in the final round.
You know, with the FIBA game being several minutes shorter than the NBA, players can really go full tilt with their energy.
That's especially important in the first half. You don't have to leave as much in the tank, so you tend to see more chase down blocks, scrambles, and sprinting early in games. It's really fun to watch.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
To Gabriel. Nice ball movement by South Sudan. Here's Gung. And he banks in the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
That one from long range. We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, BA. That's just not fair.
Now here's Jones. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision-making from him.
Here's Boss. Oh, a screen on Sexton. Here's Boss. 6 on the shot clock. Over Sexton. Jones. Here. Fires from deep. And again, USA with the triple.
Man, what a luxury for MP to have handles like that to get himself open.
Pass to Malawatch. Here's Kung. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Gabriel. No good. Unable to win this run with the shorter three-point line in FIBA. Having a good group of...
A lot of big guys who don't quite have NBA 3 range might find themselves in range during FIBA play. The line is about a foot and a half closer in.
And so here is South Sudan. USA making their last shot. Inside.
On the pass. Led him perfect.
The amount of players that you could make an argument for having a better career than MP can be counted on one hand. He is on the fringe from being in the conversation for the GOAT.
Yeah, any ring or MVP he gets from here on out might be enough to push him into that elite group. Even if that doesn't happen, though, MP is undeniably one of the best to ever do it. What a career he's had.
Gabriel's shot is off. USA leading by 8. It's Adebayo, high post. And finished off by Adebayo.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Gabriel passes to Boss. Here's Kung, covered by MP. Oh, it's blocked! It deflects off the backboard. Pass to Sexton. Jones from outside. And again, USA with the triple.
Nice looking 3-ball by MP. Proving he can hurt you from downtown.
Here's Malawat. And it's rejected. And they're able to recover. Here's Kung. He's guarded by Vassell. To end the run. And he sinks the layup.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Vassell's got his second basket of the game. South Sudan trails by 13. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And the basket by Malawat.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
At the Paris Games in 2024, South Sudan had the distinction of being the only team representing Africa on the men's side.
And you could see how much pride that instilled in them. They scored a big upset over Puerto Rico in the first game of the tournament. They couldn't get into the medal round, but it was a strong showing all the same.
You know, words sometimes don't do justice to MP's greatness on the court, Grant. But how about numbers? A 20-20-20 triple-double.
Oh, B.A., the kind of stat stuffing we'd only seen before from Wilt Chamberlain and Russell Westbrook. He's lighting up box scores, opponents, marquees, you name it. He is here to shine. They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And so MP will bring it up for USA. 16-point lead. And he lobs it up.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Here's Kung. Pass to Boss to stop the run. That one is off.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
And so here is South Sudan following the three-pointer by USA. Here's Boss. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
A deep three from MP. And again, USA with the triple. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys. The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Beyond the arc. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Well, MP was ready to shoot, so they got him the ball. It's that simple.
When NBA fans think of players from South Sudan, Manute Bol has to be the first to come to mind.
Well, Manute was a very memorable player, that's for sure. At 7'7", he was one of the tallest players in NBA history. He was a tremendous shot blocker and a fan favorite every time he took to the court.
Here's Adebayo, following the bucket by South Sudan. Drops in the 3.
Well, even though he hasn't been in the league a long time, MP knows exactly where to get his points.
To the left side wing. Here's Boss. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And here's USA down low. Here's Ware. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
And so here is South Sudan. USA making their last shot. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. Boss's shot is off.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy. Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see, talk about finishing with power. MP showing the rim no mercy there.
They desperately want to stop this run.
Might be time to switch things up. Try a new play call or something.
Here's Boss. The rebound by MP. And so here's USA. Here's Sexton. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Sexton's got 5 points.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. Love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Boss, the pass to Bowl. Again, the miss by South Sudan. Jones drives in, and he drains another one. He's now 10 of 11 from the field.
Readiness is so important, and the moment he saw his opening, MP was ready to attack.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And we know that MP has played overseas when he spent a year in Europe. But this is the first time MP has sported the red, white, and blue.
And if he plays how everyone is hoping he'll play, we could see a lot more of MP on Team USA. He has the makings to be a great fit for the U.S. for a long time. And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And the big finish by Adebayo.
Wow. Look at Adebayo there. Showing off a little bit, I think.
There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Kung, defended by Jones. Pass to Boss. Over Sexton. Blocked! And they'll keep possession. Here's Bowl. No good with a jumper from the wing. MP getting it done for USA. Scoring, passing, imposing his will at the offensive end. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And the second quarter getting started here in the group play portion of the FIBA tournament. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for USA.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Pass to Musa. Here's Jang. To the middle. Here's Isaac. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Isaac's got his first basket of the night.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Hero for three. South Sudan pulls it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
George passes to Sajang. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
So that's a smart pass in close quarters.
Johnson on the wing. Young from long range. Offensive board. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Just one of many things Reed contributes on the floor. His ability to save plays by just being in the right place.
Pass to Musa. Nice ball movement by South Sudan. Jang passes to Isaac. And the three off target. Now here's Hero. For USA, Kevin Vassell, he's checked in for Brown. Colin Sexton comes in for Tyler Hero. And it's Jones in for Trae Young.